Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to everyone. Okay, so today I'm going to present about my work. So the topic is data leakage detection in cloud computing platform. So I'm Muhammad Azizi Muhammad Arifin. So I'm from Bergen Shahram. So bear with me. Okay, so cloud computing is everywhere now, right? So um, has become a norm in enterprise, education, and government IT deployment. So, like now, even if like there is, if they want to set up a data center network or they want to set up a new IT infrastructure, there is no, I think there is less traditional way of deployment. So basically, you will use cloud computing technologies. Okay, so what is cloud computing? So if you read the literature, so there's several components. So it can be deployed in software as service, platform as service, or network as service. Okay. So even though cloud computing give has advantages, there's a lot. So it basically provide a more flexible way of deploying IT services, but um, it has vulnerabilities which lead to security issues. Okay, so the risk of data leakage may occur due to misconfiguration of software. So, for example, so in cloud computing technologies, so there is it's a term of virtualization. So the heart of virtualization, we have a term of hypervisor. So hypervisor basically a software basically to utilize the physical resources. So basically, it has vulnerabilities. Basically, it is software, so there must be a vulnerabilities. And also, if you are deploying a IT platform, there must be a risk of poor management practice and you misconfigured, right? And so, but the security impact of data leakage when attackers or hackers exploit your vulnerabilities, the weakness in your system, the impact is quite huge. Since, for example, when there is data leakage in your IT platform, your cloud platform, so as in firm or SMEs, so the breach occurs, which occurred in that company, cost 340 million records of its customers being leaked out to the public. So because of this, customers will become not trust to store their data into the firm, right? So, so there's a related work in data leakage detection. So the first one, for example, from Surya Teja in 2018. So basically, it's a review paper about the threats and vulnerabilities in cloud computing. So basically, it did highlight the possibility of data leakage, but it didn't demonstrate or discuss about how the actual mechanism of how we can exploit it to cause data leakage, right? The second paper propose an algorithm basically to prevent a data leakage, but there's a problem. How you can prevent a data leakage before you can detect data leakage happening in the first place? So there's a gap in their research. Second one is about they want to secure data in the cloud, but it's more focused on the application layer, not the infrastructure layer. Right? There's a gap there. They didn't discuss about vulnerabilities of the hypervisors, what the cloud component, dashboard, and all that. Right? So the second one is about the security protocol for data transmission. So basically, they did address how to protect data while it's in transit. I mean, if from point A to point B, to encrypt the data. But when the data is in stored in your memory or on your hard disk, they didn't address that properly, right? Okay, so my work basically, we will first discuss the threat of data leakage during VM migration process, and also when you try to authenticate in the web dashboard. Okay. So to detect the data leakage, so these are the paper propose a method which we can detect it by performing a packet capture when the process is happening. When you migrate a VM or you do the dashboard authentication, you do a packet capture and we try to classify the data so we can know whether there is a leakage or not. And to demonstrate whether the method works, right? So we did an experiment and we construct a test bed, a real life test bed, and we test the method, right? So the threat of data leakage. So when we do literatures, data threat basically is unintentional or accidental distribution of sensitive or professional data um, to unauthorized entities, right? So, but according to a survey done by Cloud Security Alliance, data leakage event is keep occurring, right? So we can see here the statistic is increasing day year by year. So there must be something done to address this, right? So the first one, the leakage during VM migration. So in cloud, every resources computing unit is in a form of VM, right? So when you want to migrate your VM to another, for example, for another providers or to another physical machine, there is a risk, there is a leakage. When you try to transfer your whole machine from one physical to another, there must be a way attacker try to tap the VM and try to amplify to capture your data, right? So we want to detect whether it's happening. Right? Example, so we have this machine, you have hypervisor, right? And you try to migrate your VM. How about attacker tap it? Right? So second one is okay. So second one is when, let's say you have a cloud services, let's say you want to control your platform, usually there is a dashboard, right? So dashboard is where you can do all the administrative stuff in the cloud. So according to a literature, basically your dashboard is basically not so secure. So when we did an experiment, we can see there's a data leakage, right? So there's a threat there. So this is an example. If you guys isn't familiar with dashboard, so basically this is an open stack dashboard. So here we can see all your cloud overviews. So the method is, I said before, we propose a method to detect leakage on the cloud platform by performing a packet capture. So while the process was running, let's say you are migrating a VM or you try to authenticate to your dashboard via APIs. So we can scrutinize the data that we captured. So we can do a data classification and we can know whether data is being linked. So to verify our method, so basically we did an experiment, right, on the real life test bed. So the first experiment, VM migration experiment, so we have a platform based on VMware Presenter 6.5, right? And we install an AD services on the VM. And yeah, so this is the flowchart when we did the experiment, right? So we install the VM, we install the administrator and everything, and we do a packet check. So examples, site 1 to site 2. So this is how we tap the data. So basically the platform. So we have one laptop. We do the packet capture. We mirror the port. Okay, the second experiment is about when you try to authenticate to the cloud dashboard. So basically we use the web dashboard. So you just have a laptop, right? You try to access the dashboard, and while the process is occurring, we did the packet capture, right? So this is the topology. So we use OpenStack Mitaka 6. Version 6. So So the result. So during the VM migration result, when we do the packet and we did the data classification, and so far we didn't find any leakage. Alright, so why? Because when we did literature, basically if you are using VMware vSphere suite, basically the process of migrating VM is encrypted. So each of the file is encrypted. But for the cloud dashboard experiment, so basically when we did bad capture and we do data classification, we can expose sensitive passwords. So for example, in this testbed we use this password, so we can capture username and password for the users. So this is an example of data leakage. We cannot see if we didn't do the method. Right. So as a conclusion, the result experiment indicate that there is no data leakage during the migration, but this doesn't mean it apply to other type of cloud software. So maybe we can use other open source hypervisors like Zen, KVM. So maybe we can do a further experiment on that. But if when we do investigation on OpenStack, so there is a data leakage, and we can capture users' password, username and password. So they show the method that we do by doing packet capture while the process is happening, and we do data classification. So we can detect the data leakage. So once we have detect the data leakage, not only then we can prevent or address the issues. So thank you very much.